It's Highway 21, a two-lane highway, and next to that is this property, 310 acres. You can see very sparsely populated road, and then you have a lot of tall grasses here, but also a lot of pecan trees. So these pecan trees are not doing very well. They may need some fertilizer. And again, this is off season, so we are in February, end of February. So there is not much growth here. Hare Krishna. So you see some dirt road inside the property. So some trucks have gone there. And here on Highway 27, we make a right. And here is one of the gates. So right now it's not being used very much. That's why you see that the gate is kind of non-functional. But technically, if you remove this fence here, you can get into the property. So you see this fence here, this barbed wire and the poles. So if you remove this, then there is an entryway there. And more pecan trees. So as you can see, the pecan trees are not very healthy. The actual production seems to have stopped, but we need to see how we can get the production going again. So you see there is a little waterway here, and then there's a culvert, and I'm walking on the culvert. So here we have from Highway 27 a proper gate to enter the property, and it's an amazing gate. It's like typical 20 feet by 20 feet, total 40 feet wide gate. And here is the entry point into the property. And I'm entering the property right now. So you have pecan trees facing the highway, probably for an acre deep. And after that you have the open land where you have grasses growing. And you can see the soil, unlike the Texas soil, it is more loamy, which means there is a sand content, about 30% sand content in this sand, in this soil here. In Texas you will see 98% clay, and that is a challenge because then you have to amend it. Looks like this is pretty fertile land and not much of amendment is needed. So looks like it rained yesterday or the day before, so we see small puddles of water here. And today it is nice 60 degrees with overcast skies, February 29th. So looks like rain is not a problem here, as well as there is a pond deep there in that direction. There are a lot of trees there, again some more pecans on the other end, and then towards the end you see the green trees. Those are general fir and pine trees. I don't think we can cut them, it will be too expensive to cut. So here you see pecans again, not a single pecan, not a single leaf. So they have not been very healthy. Again, come spring, we'll see a lot of greenery. So here we have one more entry from Highway 27 going north into the property. This time the gate is locked. We are crossing this culvert. There's a water drainage on both sides of the road, and this gate seems to be locked, the second gate. And these are called FSA platting. So basically these plats are made in such a way that they are separate grazing areas for the cows. So you see barbed wire here, and then this is one plat. So this is the entry into the property, and you have some fir and pine trees here, and then this gate will take you to the different section of the property. So all in all, it's a pretty big area. I must have driven almost half a mile on the road just to cover the length of this property. And again, you have these beautiful pecan trees, and then in the far end you see the flat land where that is cropland, but obviously no crops are being grown right now. Seems to be very fertile and with very few weeds compared to some of the farms in Texas. So we have some cluster of weeds here, but mostly it is flat grass. So that concludes our tour, and we'll get back. Hare Krishna.